Recording.
G'day guys, welcome back to 3SSR Footy Hit Week 3, and I'm John Donahoe, here with Peter Seros, and a good round in round 2, wasn't it?
It was a great round. Started with my team Richmond at Thursday night, and I was panicking all the way. I knew that Carlton were going to come back. I just knew it. 37 points up, I still wasn't happy. I knew they were going to come back. Came within nothing. It was a draw, and yeah, I was panicking all the way.
Well, I think the last three times you played them, they've come back from that margin.
Yeah,
but,
last 4 times actually.
The Tigs, they're playing a dangerous game there, but that was a good game. Friday night, we'll rush through these quickly. Friday night was Hawthorn Essendon. What a cracker! That was 4 points. St Kilda got over the line with 2-0 against GWS by 7 points. Port Adelaide did it easy in the showdown. Freo got over the line by 48 against the Suns quite easily. David Swallow had a good game, and Gary Ablett was well checked by Ryan Crowley. The Swans were disappointing against the Pies, I thought.
No, they were pretty good for 3 quarters, and then they were disappointing in the last.
Yeah, forward entries weren't working well, and look, Buddy Franklin needs to lift a bit, I reckon. The Lions held on pretty well against the Cats, didn't get over the line, but played all right. Just a 25-point loss there. The D's were putrid against the Eagles in Melbourne, 93 points, and the North Melbourne Footy Club got on the winners list against the Dogs by 25. Now we're over to round 3. We'll get through this quickly. Hawthorn Freo, the grand final rematch. How do you see it going now?
Fremantle will destroy them.
Destroy them,
in
really?
my opinion. I reckon Fremantle are going to come in very hard and very fast at Hawthorn.
At the MCG, yeah.
I genuinely think Fremantle are going to...
It's going to be an interesting clash, this one. Four high-profile players under a cloud. Mitchell, Hodge, and I'm not sure of the other 2. There are 4 under a cloud, though. I think this is going to be a belter. The MCG, I think Freo's just. I don't think it's going to be a blowout. I think Freo just will get over the line. Ross Lyon is too good a coach not to work out what went wrong last time. So I think Freo. Your mob, Saturday afternoon, 1:45. Bulldogs versus Richmond.
Can't see us losing. I can't see us losing.
Well, no one can see
Dan Jackson should be back.
Yeah.
We didn't lose to Carlton, that's the thing.
I know, but you almost did.
We almost did, but we didn't.
Okay, go
So
ahead.
I think we'll win. Dan Jackson's coming back. Good inclusion right there. And,
it was good to see some good form by Brandon Ellis. He was on fire.
He played very well
on Thursday night, as was Trent Cotchin, who's a workhorse. So I think the Tigers.
Sean Hampson's form.
Sean Hampson was in great form, wasn't he? And is Alex Rance back this week or a few weeks out still?
I think it was meant to be a 2-3 week injury, so I don't think so.
Well, he's a big loss anyway. Can't see the Doggies doing too much here, so I think the Tigers quite easily. Sydney are playing Adelaide. Both need a win, both winless in 2 rounds, and Kurt Tippett goes back to.
I think Sydney will take this one.
You think Sydney?
Definitely.
Yeah. If Kurt Tippett plays, he'll go back to his old stomping ground. It's at the Adelaide Oval though, and I think Sydney will get back. They're too good a side not to, so that'll be a good game there. The Q Clash comes back. Metricon Stadium, Saturday afternoon, Gold Coast, Brisbane. I think Gold Coast are primed, and they'll get over the line here. Ablett's going to have about 70.
70. Alright, why not? Ablett will have about 70, which would be great for my Supercoach team, but I think Brisbane are a better team than what we think they were from last year.
Absolutely.
They have improved, and it won't be a walkover.
No, they showed a bit of ticker against the Cats on Sunday afternoon, so
it won't be a walkover.
It'll be a close clash, I think. St Kilda are playing West Coast in Perth. I think St Kilda's unbeaten start to the season is going to end pretty abruptly here. I don't see us getting beaten by 100, but I think it'll be 60 plus.
It'll be a decent win.
I think so.
West Coast have come into the season.
I'll tell you what though, the one way we stay in the game is if Nick Riewoldt keeps firing, if he keeps working, and the young players
against Melbourne,
and if the young players play well as well, we might be able to hold on for a 30-point loss. Who knows? But yeah, I can't see us winning that one. Collingwood are playing Geelong. It's shaping up to be a good clash after Collingwood's form the other night against Sydney. This could be an absolute belter.
I think it's a tough one. I think Collingwood might win. As much as I'd love to say Geelong should win, but I think Collingwood will get over the line.
Yeah, there's a bit of a doubt about Scott Pendlebury as well. His ankle isn't looking good, and Mitch Brown will be out with a shoulder for a few weeks, which isn't good news. So for that reason, I think the Cats are going to win. The Cats are in good form. They're playing good footy, and too good a side. Stevie J was unstoppable on the weekend.
They've all been unstoppable since about 07. I don't think that side's dying.
Absolutely. Now it's a battle of the cellar dwellers on Sunday afternoon. The Giants are playing Melbourne. I think the Giants are going to quite easily win this. Melbourne look absolutely putrid at the moment.
Melbourne don't look like they've improved much at all, while Giants have improved exponentially. So let's be honest, I genuinely think the Giants are going to destroy Melbourne.
Absolutely.
2-1 at the end of round 3. That's a pretty decent score for GWS.
Look, this could be this could set up one of their seasons to go to the bottom, and the other one could shoot up a little bit. You know?
Well, if GWS win this, they've actually doubled their win-loss records last year. So yeah,
that'd be good, wouldn't it?
Not bad after round 3.
Now I reckon this could be the best game of the round. North Melbourne, Port Adelaide. It'll show exactly where North Melbourne are at, and it'll show if Port can actually keep going, because North seemed like it wasn't the most exciting game on the weekend, but they seem like they're getting a bit of groove back now. Brent Harvey's in vintage form. Like a fine wine, he gets better with age. So I think this will be a belter. I think Port just at Etihad. I think Port just.
I would agree with you. I actually would agree with you.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a very close game, and it could literally go either way.
I'll admit, I did back North to finish top 4 at the start of the year. 3 rounds in, if they're 1 and 2, I don't know if that can happen, but I still think they're a good side. Now the last game is Essendon Carlton, Sunday night. What do you think's happening here?
Essendon's form has been fantastic the first 2 games. Arguably, probably should have beaten Hawthorn, to be honest. They did dominate the game. Did fall short by 4 points. But I think they'll be hurting from that, and they'll come back pretty hard against Carlton, because Carlton don't seem like they can play 4 quarters of footy.
No.
They seem like they can play 2 quarters, and it's in the second half. But Essendon are a very good side, and especially at the start of the year. The last 3 years, Essendon seem to be on the top of the table in the first half of the year. So
absolutely. Look, I agree. I think Essendon are doing all the things right at the moment. They were very close. They challenged the best side in the comp on Friday night. And look, Paul Chapman's in great form. They found one in Paddy Ambrose, and former old Avs boy. He kicked 3 in about 5 minutes. They found one there. Dyson Heppel's in good form. Zaha Arkus. They're all working together. Brendan Goddard's on fire again. So look, I think the Bombers quite easily here, because Carlton are they're a shambles at the moment. I'm not sure what's going on down there. But look, that's the round 3 wrap for this week. Keep liking the Facebook page. Keep joining up, watching these videos. I'm John Donahoe.
I'm Ben Zaras.
Until round 4. Good luck.